everyone! So today we are doing a first impression on a couple of products. They're all Maybelline products. I'm super excited for this first impression. It went really well, as you can tell from my face. I'm happy. So today we are going to be trying out, or I'm going to be trying out and telling you how it works, the new Dream Velvet foundation by Maybelline. It's like a soft matte hydrating foundation, and that intrigues me on how it's like matte but also hydrating. I feel like my skin has been a little bit dry lately. I've been reaching for moisturizer like so much more than before, and like I'm just like, oh, my skin, it feels so hard and dry. I know that this comes with a sponge. It's like a beauty blender. I was like, I can't buy it because I feel like it's not gonna be as good as the beauty blender. So I'm just gonna apply this with my beauty blender. But to be honest, I always apply my foundation with a brush, so I kind of just want to do half-half. And then I also heard a lot of stuff about the Master collection, so I picked up the Master Prime primer. This is the Blur and Smooth primer, which is like really what I always want. I just always want my skin to be blurred because I have a lot of texture. That's why I picked up the Blur one, but they have a couple of different ones. I don't remember what they are, but I will put them down below. This is the Master Fix Setting Perfecting Loose Powder, and it's a loose powder, and it's white. I mean, it's translucent. So this is also something I'm trying out today to see if I like it better than the next one, because the next one, horrible. The last thing I'm going to try out today is the new Falsies Push Up Drama Mascara. I'm pretty much going to do a very like basic eye look today, so I just want it to like have lots of lashes. This is the packaging. It's like still new in the packaging. I'm just going to take it out now. Okay, so first I'm going to apply the primer, and once again, this is the blurring primer. When it comes out, it's white. So it kind of, the scent reminds me of the, oh god, it's this other primer, of the Smashbox primer. So I kind of concentrated that like right here, but I am going to apply a little bit more because it feels kind of really good on the skin. So it goes on really smooth. It doesn't feel oily or tacky. So this primer actually has glycerin, which is what Nikki Tutorials always talks about in her videos when she talks about the Nivea Post Shave Balm. So I feel like I like this a lot better than that one. But I like how this one feels better. I feel like it fills in my pores better, and I actually feel like my skin is looking a little bit more blurred already. So now I'm going to apply the Dream Velvet foundation, and I got mine in the shade 40 Nude because I'm pretty pale, but I still feel like this is not my color. They just didn't have like what I felt was my color. I was like, I think I'm that one, but they like ran out, and I was like, no, I want to do this. So I wanted to get this review. So this might not be the color, but let's hope it is. I'm gonna apply half with a beauty blender and half with a brush, and the brush I'm going to be using is the Morphe M439. This has been like my holy grail brush for foundation. It's so good. While I don't necessarily love the beauty blender for foundation, I like it more under the eye. As you can tell, this is kind of like the area that's like kind of dirty, which I need to wash all my brushes. But I'm going to be applying half of my foundation just to see if it does apply better with a sponge. So I'm going to take my Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray. I just spray that until I feel like it's damp but not like super wet, and then I'm going to take the foundation. I'm going to do the left side with a beauty blender, and I'm just kind of dotting that. So I really like the texture of the foundation. It's moussey, but it's not like nasty feeling mousse. Like, I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. So I think color wise we're good. Wow, You guys, I think I just found my everyday foundation, and this color was actually really perfect. Because it is like warm. I think it's actually a little bit warmer than my skin tone. You guys, I love this. Wow. Wow, I love this. This is like the first time ever that I apply foundation with the Beauty Blender, and I'm like, yes, that looks good. And I use it damp, but it's just like, I feel like this formula really, like, you know, bouncing it in, it kind of just, oh my gosh, it made it so perfect. I mean, just look at the difference. Half. I don't know if I want to apply the foundation with brush, but I'm going to apply it just to really see if it works better with a sponge. This area is going to be a little bit harder to cover, I think, because I have some blemishes. So let's really test it. Let's really test the foundation. I'm sorry if my lighting keeps changing. By the way, I have my ring light, but I also have the sun, and I think there's like a cloud or something in front of it. So for this, I'm just kind of gonna buff in. Not buff, but like bounce. I'm not really buffing, more like bouncing. So I definitely think a little goes a long way, and I might have used too much. Okay, I am so impressed. I did not have high expectations for this foundation at all. Like, I just didn't think I was gonna like it this much. I actually had no expectations for this foundation. Like, I feel like for the L'Oreal Lumi, I had expectations. I was like, okay, it's gonna be good. But I love this. I love this so much more because I'm such a matte person. As far as the application goes, I'm like still trying to like decide which one I like more. I feel like it applies on the same, like maybe it goes on a little bit more sheer with the Beauty Blender, but that's just because it's wet. Maybe because I didn't use as much product, but I feel like blending wise, it looks really good. It covered all my redness. Like, I don't have to conceal. I don't have to conceal because it covered all my redness. I just did not think that I was going to like it this much, and I feel like it covered all my redness. It's very warm. I always go for warm foundations, and I'm actually glad I chose this one because I was going to go with like something like 2 shades darker, and I feel like that would have been too dark. So once again, I'm in this shade 40 Nude, which is crazy because I don't think of myself as like a light person. I think of myself as a pretty tan person, but then I'm like nude. Okay, overall, I'm just really impressed by it so far. Let's see how long it wears, but it doesn't claim to be long lasting, so I don't really have like high hopes that it's gonna last all day. Oh, I guess I should say what time it is. It's 3:02. It's doing what I feel every foundation should do for me. Once again, I feel like the application with the Beauty Blender and with the brush were pretty equal. I think I applied a little bit too much, but it worked. It covered, I mean, I like a full coverage look because I have a lot of redness and I have some blemishes, so I like this coverage. But you can definitely, I feel like it could be more sheer, especially if you use a damp Beauty Blender. So I'm going to use the Master Fix setting perfecting loose powder. My Ulta had buy one get one 50% off, so I would definitely recommend like checking if your CVS or your Ulta or anything has a deal like that, because that would be, I mean, amazing. That's why I kind of got 4 products. I was like, I'm coming here for one, but it's buy one get one 50% off. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but I like that it doesn't have the little holes everywhere, because that's how powder gets everywhere. It just has it concentrated in one area. But yeah, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. I just got this and been trying it out. I'm really just going to use it to like brighten up the area, because I feel like it even concealed my, not dark circles, because I don't really have dark circles, but it concealed like that, like, you know, the lines and stuff. I don't know. I don't feel like I really have dark circles. So I feel like that really brightened up the look. I feel like it's so pretty for everyday wear. I swear to God. This foundation is like $8, I think. I don't know. It's so cheap. It's cheaper than the Lumi cushion. I love this matte but natural finish. It is a very soft matte. It's not like flat matte. It's not like that. I don't really bake my makeup. I just bake in real life. Not even really sure if that's how you do it. Like I can never get this baking thing. I feel like the NYX powder does not stay like this. The NYX powder goes everywhere. So for my contour, since it's a pretty like natural day look or whatever, I'm going to just contour with my Cocoa Contour. I'm going to go in with this really big fluffy Sedona lace, and I'm just going to dip that a little bit into medium cocoa and dark cocoa, which are the two contour colors. And I'm just going to... Oh, I realized I didn't set my entire face, but it's okay. So I just want a very natural bronze. I wouldn't even really call it a contour. Okay, so I feel like the foundation is starting to cake up a little bit. But that might really be because I put on a little bit too much. I think I put on a little bit too much, like a thick layer. So I love this brush for like a soft contour. Even though I said this was going to be natural, I'm gonna try to bake my contour because I have some leftover powder here. Oh, that's the only thing I hate about that Sedona lace brush. It sheds like a mofo. Do we bake our noses? I don't know. At this point, I'm just highlighting. For my eyes, I'm going to take my Shade and Light Kat Von D palette. I'm just going to do a very like natural, not even going to prime my eyes because I feel like these eyeshadows are so good. You don't need a primer. So then I'm going to take this shade up here. I'm just going to put that into my crease and blend it out. So my camera stopped recording, but I don't think you guys missed anything. I just kind of like took the powder off. Oh, I hope you guys saw me taking off my baking. Anyway, I wanted to say that I'm really obsessed with that powder. Maybelline, holla at your girl. I just finished my eyes. I just used these two shades basically from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, which is like my favorite right now. My favorite. I don't know why it took me forever to get it. Today I'm going to be wearing Lumiere 2. My makeup is a little bit warmer, but I feel like it'll work. It's still like a nude-ish shade, whatever. So this is my first time wearing it, so I'm like excited. Pretty. I'm going to layer a little bit more on top. ColourPop has really improved the Ultra Matte formulation. Like the ones that I've tried lately have been so good. I bought this color that like honestly I don't know why I bought it. I think it's not like a new color or anything. It was just a color that I saw on the website and I was like, I need that color. I was like, that color's so amazing. I'll put the name in the down bar because I can't remember it. But this is Lumiere 2 and this is the Kathleen Knights collab and oh my gosh, I love it. I think ColourPop, wow, has really like improved the formula. It feels good. It doesn't feel super uncomfortable. And I think it looks really good. I feel like the formula was really hit or miss before and I feel like the formula now is so good. I cannot wait to try the new satin lips. I'm so excited. I want to get every color. Okay, so for the last thing of this tutorial, finally, oh my gosh, tutorial? This is not a tutorial. What? This is a first impression. But for the last product in my first impression, which has been wonderful. Sometimes first impressions just go sour, like, and you're just like, oh my god, is it me? Am I doing something wrong? This first impression has gone wonderfully, and so I just hope that this product is like the perfect thing to top it off. So once again, this is the Falsies Push Up Drama Mascara. I love the packaging. It's a very, very cool packaging. The brush, I've never worked with a brush like this. I'm going to actually curl my lashes. I don't think it's like, wow, but I like it. I don't want to say that this gives you spider lashes, but it doesn't really make them like voluminous. It just makes them like long. So this is the final look. It's been 40 minutes, I think. Let's see how it's looking. Let's check up on it. I think the setting powder really helped. Like after I set my face, like those areas that I set, they look really good. I didn't set my entire face, but I did kind of like just put a little bit of powder, and it looks amazing. Oh my gosh, like, ugh, it looks so good. Like I look completely better. Just kidding. Just finished filming. Just finished applying my makeups. Okay, let's take an actual selfie. I'm always like, let's take a selfie, and then I go to Snapchat and it's like, oh, that quality though. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. I love it. I love it. This is gonna be my everyday foundation. I don't know why I need to say anything else because I love it. That's it. I love it. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you stuck through the whole video, I don't know how long it's gonna be, but if you stuck through the whole thing, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you thought. I mean, I don't know how you can tell me what you thought because you didn't try the foundation out. If you've tried the foundation, let me know how it worked for you. If you like first impressions, then make sure to thumb up this video or let me know what other thing you want me to try. I love trying out new products. That's like my favorite thing. I love tutorials, but I love try-ons and first impressions and swatches. I just feel like it's so fun to do that and to show you guys that and to give you my opinion on it. If you like my video, then make sure you subscribe for more. I post a video a week, and I will see you next week. Bye!